COVID-19, a new illness caused by a coronavirus. The virus has taken our planet by storm since it was declared a pandemic on March 11th of 2020. Spreading rapidly worldwide, all 50 states of the U.S. have now reported cases of COVID-19. Reported symptoms range from very mild to severe, causing death in some cases. With no vaccine to prevent or cure the disease, the world has come to a halt to avoid spreading the virus. Schools are closed, events are postponed, businesses are shut down, and workers have been laid off. Quentin Cooper of Joplin, Missouri, and Leah Collins of Miami, Florida, lost their jobs due to the outbreak. Over Skype, I chatted with them both about their situations.
What was your job prior to the pandemic?
So before the pandemic happened, I was, I guess technically, I ran a business, but for like the purpose of this, I was a freelancer. So what I would do is I would do private coaching for high school debate students, over calls similar to this. And then I would also do research on the debate topics and sell briefs to schools across the nation. I lost work at the beginning of March whenever they first did a limit to say no like groups over 500 people. So all debate tournaments for the rest of the season were canceled whenever that happened. So it's not like I was fired or furloughed, but all demand for everything I do was effectively canceled until August or whenever this ends.
What effect has losing all of your work had on you?
The effects have been kind of across the board. I mean, obviously financially. I went from having income from these things I do to not having income because nobody was hiring me and nobody was purchasing my products. So financially, it has had an impact. Some mental stuff, just like the isolation, is tough. It's not as fun as being around people.
What do you plan to do now?
Right now, I've just been like recording an album at home, just like doing passion project stuff while I have time. I spend a lot of time with my dad at my dad's house and his girlfriend, but his girlfriend has multiple sclerosis. So she's like severely immunocompromised. So I've had to, in order to not put her at risk, and my dad, he's older, so he's more at risk. I've been having to isolate myself like crazy. Like since the beginning of March, I've been isolating myself just so that I can be with them.
How are you feeling now because of all of this?
It has definitely created some feelings of like loneliness, some weird like levels of new depression, I guess. It's a little rough. It's kind of rough. If this had happened in a time where technology like this didn't exist, it probably would have been worse. Really, I just hope like everybody's cool and everybody's handling this like in a healthy way. This is something that I don't think any of us or anybody that's alive today has truly ever experienced to this level. So I think a lot of people are learning a lot about themselves and how they handle this weird pressure that everybody feels right now. Whether you're an essential worker and you're having to stay like normal this whole time, or you're not and your world has been flipped upside down, like everybody's experiencing some kind of something with all this. And I just hope everybody's cool, like not letting it make them go crazy,
So prior to the pandemic, I was a dental hygienist. We were mandated by the state to only perform elective services. So as a dental hygienist, I don't fall under those. And so I was furloughed.
What does that mean to be furloughed?
So to be furloughed, I'm technically still a employee of the company. So thankfully, I still receive the health benefits. I'm just not receiving any hours.
So you're receiving health benefits still. Are you being compensated in any other way by your workplace?
So I am not being compensated as of now. Before, in the month of March, I was given a per diem, meaning I was given X amount of dollars per day. And thankful for that because I do work for a good company. They were able to provide that for their employees. But as soon as April hit, they had to cut that off, and I was like technically, like definitely furloughed. Until then, I haven't been compensated. I did apply for Florida unemployment, but that has been not very fun, and I'm still waiting on that check. Being furloughed has allowed me to be very bored. So I am single, I don't have any kids, and I live in a big city. So there's really not much for me to do besides work and have fun. So whenever I can't work or have fun, I haven't been able to, pay for my bills either. So it's been hard to do that as well. So I feel like I'm lacking purpose, and I also am not being able to pay for things. Moving forward with the COVID-19 and healthcare workers, I think that there's definitely going to be a lot of changes that are going to be had, especially in the dental industry. So we are the most exposed to aerosols, and that is how the virus is spread. Everyone in the company is waiting to come back to work, but in the meantime, I get to just enjoy life. Donate masks if you can. If you're out in public wearing gloves, be sure not to cross-contaminate. Everyone needs to be easy on themselves because this is really hard for everyone. So if you're not being productive or having a good time, that is okay.
They may be out of work, but hope is not lost.